Good morning, students. This is Latif sir. Today I'll discuss about types of solutions and concentration of solutions. So first, types of solutions. Three types of solutions. One is saturated solution, second is unsaturated solution, and third is supersaturated solutions. You have already studied in class 8 to some extent about this types of solutions. So let's start. First, saturated solutions. What is a saturated solution? A saturated solution is a solution that cannot dissolve any more of the solute at a given temperature. A saturated solution is a solution that cannot dissolve any more of the solute at a given temperature. You have to remember one point that during preparation of a saturated solution, the temperature must be constant or temperature must be fixed. Okay. So at a fixed temperature or given temperature, if the solution cannot dissolve any more solute, then the solution is known as saturated solution. Okay. Second, now in the box it is given what is solution. Solution is a homogeneous mixture of solute and solvent. I have told in the previous video, solution is a homogeneous mixture of solute and solvent. Okay. And its composition may vary till the saturated solution is obtained at a particular temperature. And solution are three types. One is saturated, second is unsaturated, and third is supersaturated. A saturated solution is a solution that cannot dissolve any more solute at a given temperature or at a particular temperature. Now, what is the effect of cooling on a saturated solution? Effect of cooling on a saturated solution. You have to remember one point that the solubility of solid solute, the solubility of solid solute in a liquid usually decreases with decrease in temperature. The solubility of a solid solute usually decreases with fall in temperature or with decrease in temperature. So if the temperature of a saturated solution is lowered, what you will see? If the temperature of a saturated solution is lowered, you will see that a part of dissolved solute separates out in the form of crystal from the solutions. This is the effect of cooling a saturated solution. If you cool a saturated solution, then you will see that some part of dissolved solute separates out from the solution as a crystal, in the form of crystal, and the remaining solution is still a saturated solution, but at lower temperature, because temperature decreases. Now, unsaturated solution. What is unsaturated solution? Unsaturated solution is a solution in which more of the solute can be dissolved at a given temperature. Unsaturated solution is a solution in which more of the solute can be dissolved at a given temperature. Okay. And supersaturated solution is the solution is the solution uh, is the solution that is more concentrated or that can contain more solute than its saturated solution at that temperature. A supersaturated solution is the solution that can contain more solute than its saturated solution, or you can also say a supersaturated solution at a particular temperature is one that is more concentrated, that is it contains more solute than its saturated solution at that temperature. Now question is how to uh, prepare a supersaturated solution. So preparation of supersaturated solution. To prepare a supersaturated solution, first you have to prepare a saturated solution at a particular temperature. So first you have to prepare a saturated solution at a particular temperature. Huh. For example, a saturated solution of solute, a saturated solution of solute like potassium nitrate is prepared in slightly warm water. On cooling this solution, the excess nitrate does not separate out. That means this solution contains more solute in it than it can hold at room temperature. Therefore, it is a supersaturated solution. Okay, first you have to prepare a saturated solution, then you have to heat the solution, you have to warm the solution, then again you have to add some solute. Then on cooling, if the solute not separate out from the solution, then you can say the solution is supersaturated solution. Okay. Now concentration of solution. Here one point is given. I have told this point that what is the effect of cooling. Effect of cooling on cooling a saturated solution. You will see the crystal formation. If you decrease the temperature of a saturated solution, you will see that crystals, some part of dissolved solute separates out from the solution as a crystal in the form of crystal. Okay. Now concentration of solution. Concentration of a solution is the amount of solute dissolved in a given quantity of that solution. Concentration of a solution is the amount of solute dissolved in a given quantity of that solution. It can be expressed in many ways, like mass percentage, volume percentage. Okay, so these are concentration terms: mass percentage, volume percentage. Using these terms, you can express the concentration of a solution, and concentration means amount of solute dissolved in a given amount of solution. So what is mass percentage? Mass percentage, it is defined as the mass of solid solute. It is defined as the mass of solid solute in gram present in 100 gram of solution. It is defined as the mass of solid solute in grams present in 100 gram of solution. And this mass percentage, this term is used when the solute is in solid state and solvent is liquid. If 100 gram of solution contain 25 gram of a solute, then the concentration is 25%. Okay, like this. So mass percentage is equal to mass of solute in gram divided by mass of solution. Mass of solution means mass of solvent plus mass of solute into 100. Okay, so mass percentage of a solution is equal to mass of solute in gram divided by mass of solution, that is mass of solvent plus mass of solute into 100. Examples: if 10 gram of sodium chloride is added to 90 gram of water, 10 gram of sodium chloride is added to 90 gram of water, Then what is the concentration? What is the mass percentage of solution of this salt water solution? Answer will be the mass percentage of this solution, salt water solution, will be equal to, you know the formula, mass of solute. Mass of solute, here mass of NaCl is 10 grams, so 10 gram divided by mass of solution. Mass of solution is mass of solvent plus mass of solute. In this case, mass of solvent is 90 gram water, so mass of solvent is 90, and plus mass of solute is 10 gram, so 90 plus 10. So concentration of the solution will be 10 divided by 10 plus 90 into 100, that is 10 by 100 into 100, that is 10%. This is mass percentage. Okay, now volume percentage. Volume percentage also similar to mass percentage, but here you have to consider the volume of solute and solvent and solution, not their mass. So it is defined as the volume of solute in milliliter. Volume in milliliter. It is defined as the volume of solute in milliliter present in 100 milliliter of solution. Volume percent, it is defined as the volume of solute in milliliter present in 100 ml of solution. And it is mostly used, this unit of representation of concentration is used when solute and solvent both are liquid. So what is volume percentage? Volume percentage is volume of solute divided by volume of solution, that is volume of solute plus volume of solvent into 100. So volume percentage is equal to volume of solute divided by volume of solvent plus volume of solute, okay, into 100. For example, if 30 ml of alcohol is mixed with 70 ml water to get 100 ml solution, what is the volume percentage? So volume percentage will be 30 divided by 30 plus 70 into 100. So 30 divided by 100 into 100, that is 30%. Okay. Now some other examples. See example 1 here given. 2.5 liter of alcohol. 2.5 liter of alcohol is present in 10 liters of aqueous solution of alcohol. Calculate volume percent. So volume of solute is 2.5 liter, and volume of aqueous solution of the alcohol is, that is volume of the solution is 10 liter. Okay, so volume percentage will be volume of solute divided by volume of solution into 100. So volume of solute is 2.5 divided by 10 into 100, that is 25%. See example 2. 50 gram of sugar is dissolved in 2.45 kg of water. Here mass of sugar is given in gram and mass of solvent is given in kg. So you have to convert kg into gram. So 50 gram of sugar is dissolved in 2.45 kg of water. Calculate the concentration of the solution, that is mass percentage of the solution. So mass of solute is 50 gram and mass of solvent, that is water, is 2.45 gram, 2.45 kg, that is 2.45 into 1000 gram, that is 2450 gram. So mass of solute is 50 gram and mass of solvent is 2450 gram. So mass of solution will be 50 plus 2450, that is 2500 gram. So mass percentage of this solution will be mass of solute divided by mass of solvent, mass of solution into 100. So mass of solute is 50 divided by mass of solution, that is 2500 into 100, that is 2%. So mass percentage of this solution or concentration of this solution is 2%. Okay, thank you.